It's not lighting. Try yours.
Who got us these things?
Dang it.
Like that.
Oh, thank you.
Excellent, barkeep. Did that. Well, here's to a good week at Agile Testing Days. It's been a long week, though. Long 3-4 days. How many days?
Gosh, that seems like forever.
I know. It's going to take me at least 3 weeks to recover.
Yeah. I'm missing all my lines, aren't I? Okay. Hey, by the way, Barkeep, keep the shots coming. Thanks. I haven't seen Super Agile Person all week. Have you?
I know. I saw him at the beginning, but I didn't see him the rest of the week. What? Oh.
I wonder what he did all week. Oh my gosh, it's Super Agile Person.
Yay!
Woo! Where's this microphone?
Fear not. I watch over you, always, and I'm prepared to swoop in on the moment's notice. Should I find that you are wandering off the course of the true enlightenment. However, I've seen that all the people here are true believers and do not need my guidance at this time. The future is indeed here, and I am off.
Thank you, Super Agile Person.
Thank you, Super Agile Person, for protecting us.
Speaking of people helping us, this barkeep that we got here, I think he's one of the good guys.
Yeah, he's one of the reasons I come back to this conference every year.
Yeah, he's a great example of a perfect servant leader.
That's for sure.
Besides, doesn't he look really good in a nurse's uniform?
Yeah, that too. Woo!
As long as he keeps the drinks coming.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting a little low over here.
Yeah.
So, Janet, how did the conference meet with your expectations?
Well,
what challenges were you thinking about learning?
It was interesting. Well, I didn't have any I always have very high expectations. But it was interesting because, we started the keynote, we started kicking it off, and we talked about a few things like business value and risk and uncertainty. And I was really happy to see that kind of thing carried on throughout. Mm-hmm. It was really good, including the last kind of keynote talking about business value, adding value from a tester's perspective. I thought that was great. Exactly.
Well, I did come to the conference with a specific goal. I wanted to learn more about mobile testing. And I was lucky to go to the mobile testing dojo this afternoon, in fact, get some hands-on experience, get some great insights, watch how other people test. That was really beneficial. And I also saw a demo of a vendor tool, and it really, opened my eyes to more possibilities. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting going to some of those vendor things because you can learn things. It's kind of nice. I also noticed that there was a lot of hallway conversations. Every time I was going someplace, there'd be somebody sitting in the couches having conversations. I had a number of them myself. And so that was a really good way to learn. I jotted down lots of notes from those kinds of things. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I learned some unexpected things here, too. The idea of the nonviolent communication and the non-judgmental observations. I thought that was really a great way to help with communication. I do tend to let emotional buttons be pushed and judge people from something they might say that I might be misinterpreting. So just to give people the benefit of the doubt and make more objective observations.
And it's about relationships,
exactly,
right?
Exactly.
All about relationships, meeting, one-on-one or more so. So I think that was really important, and it came through in a lot of different areas and places.
Yeah, a lot of different talks mentioned how we could improve relationships, collaboration. Mm-hmm. And I like the idea of we're not going to tell somebody what to do or give them a prescription or recipe, but rather offer them giveaways. I really love that term, giveaways.
Yeah, offer it up and let them take it when they're wanting it, right? Experimentation was something that was really common as well, right? So the idea, I know we've talked a lot about failing fast, and one of the things that tweaked, especially during the keynote this morning, lose track of time, talking about failing fast, but I'm almost thinking it should be called learn fast, because it's not about failing, it's about learning from the failure, right?
Right.
Experimenting and learning. So I think that was a really important key for me.
Yeah, failing sounds so negative, but it really is just about learning short feedback loops.
Exactly. I know yesterday I was a bumblebee, taking a word from the open space community. I sat there one afternoon too, but I went to a lot of different workshops, just kind of stepped in. People were so engaged, they're hands-on, they were looking at it. It was amazing to see how they were. I know I attended the Lego, I didn't take part, I was an observer, but the Lego workshop this afternoon, I know people were in there and very enthusiastic learning about technical debt. It was kind of cool.
Well, there were lots of opportunities to move outside the box, as Anthony put it, and go beyond the boundaries and the assumptions, improve our T-shaped skills or our square-shaped skills. In our workshop on Monday, one of the participants talked about cube-shaped skills, that we could be like a Rubik's Cube, and we have all these different skills we can combine in different ways for the situation in which we find ourselves, or for whatever challenges we have.
Which I think is kind of what Alan was talking about. Where can you add value? What do you have to learn? Oh, this one is, let's just kind of switch this up, learning new strategies. And I think, and I'm hoping that everybody kind of got that out of this week as well, right?
Yeah.
New strategies for dealing with things.
Yeah.
So
we picked some up from a few people.
Yeah, because last night we had asked people to put up some of them. And I just picked out a couple here. But one of the problems that somebody had put up on our wall said, where's my problem? One of the challenges, not a problem, a challenge, which part of this comes from is, and they talk about future needs, skilled testers. We need more skilled testers. How are we going to get those, right? By learning, by applying the skills you do have in new and different ways. A couple of the learnings that were put up on the wall, one was, and I thought that was kind of neat, testability as the place to start for requirements for testing, or for tooling. So really thinking about testability, what do you need before you start? Another one was focus on the problem and the goals instead of getting caught up in the methods, right? And I think that's really kind of an important thing too.
Yeah.
Right?
So we'd really like to hear from some of you, if any of you are willing to share ideas that you got at the conference, giveaways, takeaways. Maybe we can turn the lights up so we can see you.
And we'll have our Bart keep coming and bring the microphone out to you.
Oh, well.
Here's a drink.
Gasoline.
Close.
Who wants to say anything?
Can we turn on the lights so
Can
that
we
we can
turn
see
the
the
lights
audience?
up a little?
Lights over the audience. There's one. Joe's got a question. Start us off.
The demo-driven development by Oana Juncu walked us through how to take story maps and make them the scripts for our demos, and even the release plan, and bridging those two pieces of technology, right? Script writing almost, and then our agile iterative demos and the release plan was very approachable and an enormous amount of fun.
Excellent. Thank you.
Who else? Who else? Come on, wait. We're
Super Agile Person.
Super Agile Person had something.
No,
His
this
identity.
is not Super Agile Person, but the reverse, the PAS, the Pretty Average Stephan. Thank you. I've learned to have trust in new people I've never seen before, I never met before. I'm really grateful for that. And I also learned to have trust in you as my community. And thank you for that.
Yeah, I'm really grateful for, there's some hands up, but I'm really grateful, especially that the people who come here to present and are perceived as the experts are willing to engage in all the activities. They come to sessions, they sit with you at lunch and talk, and
Absolutely.
they really get involved and excited, and it helps me feel more excited about it. I really appreciate that. I think that's a bit unique to this conference.
Well,
Yes.
what I really enjoyed were the lean coffees in the morning.
Yeah.
And one of the good things I took away from that was that at some point we were discussing management and how do we deal with that and how do we help middle management in a new role. And then we came up at the table with, why don't we give the middle management the coaching role? So let them coach their teams instead of manage their teams. It gives them a purpose again, and actually that's something that it's trainable. So that's something that I would really like to take away from this.
Excellent.
Yeah.
There was some great
Great.
ideas coming out of Lean Coffee.
Got one, Garrett.
Yeah, there's lots out there. Marcus wants. Yeah.
Jose's getting his exercise. This is awesome.
Yeah.
And this is my age.
Adding value means attending to folks' needs. Real simple.
Cool. Marcus?
Yeah, with short legs.
Some appreciations I need to stand out to Joe Justice. I saw, stemming from the book Tribal Leadership, I saw stage 4 leadership in action there, and I figured beer has an important role to play in
Beer.
there. Thank you for that.
Definitely a theme
Table
throughout the
two.
province. Yeah.
Okay. Who else? Gil? Gil.
Thanks.
Daniel, do you have something too? I saw you one. Oh.
First of all, thank you for everyone, because everyone still is very open, trusting. Claps for yourself. Applaud for yourself first. Come on. I think what I have taken this year after last year is two things. One is that I keep thinking what testing is. And I think we're redefining it, and some of us in this room are redefining it. So we're taking it to the future by ourselves. Second thing, it's a bit more personal. I'm part of an organizing team of a conference, and I'm learning so much from you guys. This is you and Uwe and Madeline, and this is excellent organization. So I think these guys deserve applause as well. Thank you.
Thank you. More things? Okay.
On a similar note, I think this was the best conference I've been. I think you mentioned as well, it wasn't just the talks and the workshops. I think it helped having the nights in the hotel together, because I didn't even get a chance to do sightseeing. What happened is, I think even during the gala and the games night, we learned a lot from each other. That was the most important part for me, and meeting other people. So it's not just listening and sometimes falling asleep. It's about entertainment at the same time you learn. So thank you very much.
Providing fun is one of the things these conference organizers do really, really well.
We learn a lot when we play.
We do. Serious play in the bar till 5 in the morning? No, wouldn't have done that.
Thank you. Actually, it was kind of the same thing. Is what I've learned is that how important and valuable is going wild crazy is to become more performant and insightful. So, because in the program, what we have in the program, we have Brazilian dancers, we have car that are mounted in the lobby of the hotel. By the way, they are very nice at the hotel. We have nurses, blonde nurses, and I just said, well, all this is so valuable actually for learning. So thank you for that.
Thank you very much. Anyone else?
Oh,
Okay.
one more. Yeah, so we hope that you have lots to take back with you, and it sounds like everybody does. It's great.
Well, one of the things I take away is not getting so drunk on the carnival night that you can't make it to the second day.
I can relate.
And my other thing I take away is Christopher Nordstrom's speak about being afraid of being discovered as a fake tester. And I mean, I'm quite new to testing, so knowing that obviously trying to find your place in an industry and that there's other people out there that have the same fears as I do is actually something that really struck with me.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Yeah, there are times I think when I
Daniel.
really would like to be that shapeshifter and be able to go everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe a time shifter.
I want to hear what Daniel has to say. And Daniel took us into the future of robotics, which is scary and cool at the same time.
Thank you. Usually what I say is just what I've heard from everybody else. So the first thing is everybody seems to think that it'd be nice, since we're kind of like right now, not quite drunk, to have midnight sessions or very late sessions in this room. I don't know if you like that idea.
Don't we have that already?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but really late sessions, really. Okay. Like the midnight movies. Beer note, where everyone's wasted. And then we come. The second one is that we really loved that the team came from Oceania and South Africa and New Zealand, and that whole international thing pumped it up a bit. That was great.
Yeah.
So that was totally awesome. SWTC.
Yeah, the competitors were inspiring.
And then just in general, you know, the thing is like, it feels like home. For those of you, it's your first year. This place is really, for me, it's the best testing conference there is.
You're here.
So, but then again, I don't go to all of the testing conferences, but for the ones I do go to, it's certainly the best. And it's just because of that feeling top down from Pepe on the way down, that you're just relaxed, you're friendly, and the ideas just flow. It's no pretentious, and everyone's just having fun. So that's what's so cool about it. So let's all get drunk.
I don't know if this is the best conference in Europe or in the world, but it's the best one I have. So, anyone else? Sorry, anyone else? Okay. Guys, thank you very much. Before I start with the ceremony saying bye,
we need to cue the music
you want to say something else?
We need music to see us out when you're done.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
No, we'll wait till you're finished.
No, we'll wait till you're finished.
No, wait. Okay. Okay. Okay.
They're good.
Wait, girls. Then I will start. So, as you may know, there is a lot of people working here. There is not only Madeleine and Uwe and me and so on. There's people from the community who is really working, who is doing a lot of things during the conference, and many of you don't see him, okay? Because he's sitting there. Pete, my dear, thank you very much. Yeah.
Oh, Pete,
I go to you. Stay. So normally.
The voice.
The voice of God.
Yeah, great. Normally, Pete is coming with his wife, but his wife couldn't come. So this is for your wife.
Aww, for Connie.
Not for you. In some way, also for you, okay? Because it's for her, this is for you, okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We appreciate that quite much, really. Thank you very much.
Thanks for the shoes, too, Pete.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, to set up a conference like that is a lot of work. And of course, I am the boss and I am the face to that. But the guys here, come on, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
you must come up,
yes,
you must come
yes. Thank you very much. A great team. So the conference is not only setting up from us, it is also set by Alessandro Golino. And we need to tweet that because he's not here, he cannot be here, and he's doing a great job because he just get the papers. Of course, I filter some of them, okay, because I know the people and I like some, I don't like some, and that's why, that's life. I said openly, okay, but you see that we get the right people, okay, because I don't like sales pitch. I don't like that, Okay, we don't do any, you see, we don't do any talk, also my company. So we want the community to talk, okay? And that's the point that we want, and Alex is the right person to choose the topics. Okay, that's why. Thank you very much, Alex.
Yeah, Alex. I don't know how he does it.
Okay. Then we have Lisa and Janet. They belong to the inventory of the conference. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that you have some kind of way like we are. So a friend of mine, he said, I have some kind of personal crazy thing. Yeah, I think you have also that kind of things that you are able also to do things like that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So
we have a lot of fun.
Yeah,
We do.
we thank all the speakers for being here. I know that many of you have family at home. You are living here 4 days, having a hard time, sleeping quite less. We oblige you to drink a lot and see strange things like blonde nurses hanging around. So thank you very much for your time. And okay.
Yeah!
Yes.
Woo!
Don't worry. They are also there. So we're working with them for the second time, and it's amazing because they are great professionals. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. You're giving a lot. Thank you. Okay. Last but not least, we would like to thank Matt Heuser, because he have done, together with Mike Norgans, a colleague of mine, and Pete also, a great job with the Software Testing World Cup. And it's amazing because they deal with 3,000 people. So when we start to plan that, we thought, okay, maybe it could be okay if we get 1,000, okay? So we got 3,000. And now we are planning to do it bigger, because I think there's a lot of testers outside that have to have the chance to do that. So we are going to plan the things, also the administration and all the things. So we carry on the things, and I hope next year is going to be better than this year. So what else? So maybe we need now the presentation. Yeah, the small presentation could be okay.
For next year.
Do I forget anyone? No. Lauda Serve, the guys from the sound, thank you very much. You have to see, they have to hear all the talks.
Nice.
Oh, okay, you got it. Okay. So, guys, so some pictures. We will put many of them on the website so that you can have it. And important for you is that we are going to have next year, again here at the Agile Testing Days on Save the date, yeah, from November 9th to 11th or 12th. Yeah. And so we are going to keep the tradition that we are going to have a costume night again, but I will not be the blonde nurse again. So don't worry, okay? I know. There are some strange guys here. It was dangerous for me, okay? Some of them believe really that I have a room here. So the person was sleeping in the room 530, couldn't sleep the whole night. So yeah, could be. So, but the important thing for you, maybe a novum. So in the next conference, it's going to have, I think in the tutorial day, we're going to have a track only for kids. So we are going to ask the community to think about things that you could do with kids. So we are going to have maybe 1 or 2 classes there. So that if you think that you can teach the people something, the kids something that they can use in school, so let's do that. We have a great experience last year with Bart Knaack. He's sitting there. So the kids learned Scratch with him, a little bit testing. This year we had with Joe Justice doing things with Anthony Mercano, doing Lego, and again with Bart in the test lab. It was great. The school is willing to invest here. The teachers want to do more, and I think this is a way to give something to the kids, and I would like to do that. So I would like that you support also this idea so that we, for the next edition of the Agile Testing Days, we can have some kids on the first day only, okay, tutorial day, so that they will not run around asking for things, okay? So, the second thing that we have is, as you know, we are going to have some small satellites around the world. Let's say that we start already last year with the Agile Testing Days in Netherlands, and we're going to do it again. It's on March 19th in my name day. I don't know how do you say it in English. San Jose.
Birthday. Oh no, your Saints Day.
Saints Day. Okay, Saints Day. Okay. So it's going to be there in Utrecht, and it could be fine that if you have colleagues in the Netherlands and Belgium, or whatever, if they want to go there, please inform them about these days. But we will keep the people informed on that. So, and now, thank you very much, you guys, for being here. It was a pleasure. Okay, we really enjoy the conference. The work is, of course, before the conference, and I said already, when we are in the conference, we yes, of course, we need to work a little bit, but the work is done. We want to have fun. And I said, Peter Walling today, this is like when you go into the war. You have to have a strategy, but as soon as you start the fight, you cannot change your strategy. And the same with the conference. We have a lot of work before, and for us it's just fun, and that's why we do the conference, to have fun. Okay? Thank you very much. I hope we enjoyed you, or you enjoy us, and see you next year. Thank you.
Music.
No, not yet. Not yet.
What?
Not yet. No, not yet.
Oh.
Not quite.
I just want, before we close it up, I'm speaker and participants, and this is my third time. And the way it was organized was so well prepared, so well organized. So it's actually provoking to do something which is completely unexpected for organizers, for José and his team. So with your help, I hope you will help me, we can do something that José didn't really plan. So I invite you to sing a song about agile testing. Are you ready? Okay. Yes. Then I think you know the song. Is there anybody in the room who has never heard about the group called ABBA? Okay, so you know. So everybody knows ABBA. And you know the tune, but you don't know the lyrics, because, in fact, ABBA first wrote a song about agile testing. But they had to change the texts, because who knew in 1979 about agile testing? ABBA, maybe also Scorpions. But the texts were preserved, and we managed to find them. So let us sing this song. For the first time, you will not only hear the real original text, you will also perform them. So without further ado, let me invite you to sing a song which is called "The Tester Finds It All."
I don't want a bug. I don't want a bug to be defined as feature, though it's hurting me. We won't release this week. I've had all bad luck. It will surely teach me. Nothing more to say. No more sprints to save. The tester finds it all. The error is to fall. I tried to do my best. Just one failing test. I was flying high. The algorithm was clever, fast as you have seen, written whole in C, written whole at night. I won't do this ever. I was such a fool. Should have learned the rules. The prospects were so clean. It worked on my machine. How could I even think they test with empty string? The tester finds it all. The bug won't cross the wall. It's simple and it's plain. Why should I complain? But tell me how it feels when you find my error. Does it feel the same when it's him to blame? I don't really think I'm a nasty fellow, but what can I say? The rules must be obeyed. Stakeholders will decide. Developers abide. The product will release. The user's not at risk. QA is on again. Co-worker or a friend. Big failure or a small. The tester finds it all. I don't want a bug to be defined as feature. And I understand things are not as planned. I apologize for those little creatures, also known as bugs. But let us face the fact the tester finds it all. The tester finds it all. Tester finds it. Bugs won't hurt us. Team will fix them. Product will ship. It was pleasure having you here. Hope to see you in the next year. The tester finds it all. Thank you.